What's up, people? Zakatai here, bringing another reaction video to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 10, Idle Transfiguration. Saying that right. So, we're gonna hope that they come upon the right student when they're gonna probably figure out if he has abilities. But see what happens.
What? This super scary movie series went up to 5?
7, in fact.
For real? Whoa, then the 7th one must be really out there.
Yeah, it turned into a completely different thing by 7. It's not just a parody anymore.
What kind of movie is it then?
Like a convoluted sitcom plus lineage horror, maybe?
Huh? What do you mean?
By a total fluke, the grandchild of the main character from 1 ends up living in a shared house with the grandchild of the culprit from 2, and the grandchild of the first person who died in 3. But it turns out it's a haunted house, so they call in a spirit medium. That's pretty much the plot.
Okay, sounds like a bore.
It bored me to death.
Alright.
So who would watch that?
There was one cool thing. The guy from 5 and 6 was in...
Huh? What are you doing in here? Didn't I tell you this room was ours now and to stay the hell out of it?
Yeah, well...
Okay.
But you haven't been using it for weeks, so I just thought it would be alright.
Okay, bitch.
So...
That type of shit pisses me off.
Well,
Just get your asses out of here already, you cockroaches! Come on, Yoshino.
Next time we catch you in here, we'll send you flying.
Oh yeah, score! Hey, Junpei, just forget it.
What now? That belongs to me.
So?
Is this what's happening now, or is like present?
So, move your foot.
Junpei, just let it go.
No, this belongs to me. Take your foot off of it.
Okay, I'm out of here! Okay, we're going.
Close the door. Roger that.
Okay. Is that what just recently just happened just now, or that was like the past thing? I feel like it was okay. Stupid thing.
I wonder if the first person to say the opposite of fondness is indifference went to hell like they should have. Purposely treating people with malice is never right. A better choice would be to just leave them alone. The opposite of fondness is hate. Japanese people love that idea. They're proud to take a simple answer and make it complicated.
The man who coined that phrase wasn't Japanese.
I'm talking about the mistaken translation. The original saying, as it was first spoken by some foreigner, was, the opposite of love is indifference, right? There are lots of different definitions of love, so it seems to me that indifference actually works as an antonym there.
Yes, true.
But we generally don't use the word love very much. So I guess that's why in this country, it got changed to fondness at some point. Then that version spread without any thought as to whether the opposing definitions of love and indifference still held true.
Well, everyone enjoys a little wordplay. And after all, humans can't live without making up excuses for everything.
What's this?
It was an experiment to see just how large I could make a single human. I made the one you're holding as an experiment to see how small I could make them.
Are you saying this is a human?
Do corpses bother you, Junpei?
I don't know. If you had done this to my mother, well then, I might lose control and end up hating you. But I already know how repulsive humans can be. That's why I don't
There's a
expect
pretty
much
big
of
curse
anything
though,
from other
right
people.
now.
Nor do I think much of it when someone I don't know dies. It's indifference. That's the virtue one ought to strive for.
Yet you want revenge, despite that.
Do you see a conflict between the two?
What?
Do you believe human beings have hearts?
Huh?
Well, obviously.
Why? Don't they?
No, they don't.
Huh?
They have souls, but souls aren't hearts.
That can't be right.
I'm the only person in this world who knows the soul's composition. After all, I change the shape of other creatures by making contact with them. All emotions are the result of the soul's metabolism. They're far too mechanical to call hearts. People place too much value on things they can't see. I can see them, and souls are no more special than physical bodies. They're just there. Do you understand? There's no value or importance to life. Life just continues its cycle, same as the waters of the world. That's true for both you and me. Our lives are meaningless and have no value. And that's why we can do anything we want. We're free to live our lives however we please.
Okay.
Don't let yourself get trapped by some ideal concept of indifference. There's no need for consistency in living your life. Just as you eat when you get hungry, so it is that if you hate someone, you can simply kill them. I'll sink
Kind
you
of true,
fully.
but not the smartest thing to do, obviously.
There he is.
Huh. Where's his uniform?
It looks like he hasn't been attending school for some time.
It's back to this point now.
Well, I
So that
guess
whole
you could
thing
say
was
the
something
same
that
for me,
happened.
too.
And so I think he's
So,
gonna
hey,
go
how's everyone doing?
kill those students at the school that recently beat him up.
Tuna! Tuna!
From what I hear,
What
you're
the
doing
hell?
quite well.
So, what do we do now?
We're going to use that.
Huh? Is that a cursed spirit?
It's a flyhead, a low-level curse that doesn't even qualify as a grade 4. When there are no people around, we'll release this curse to attack him.
Huh?
Then one of 4 things will happen. 1, if he's a normal person who can't even see curses, you will please save him. 2, if he can perceive the curse but has no means to deal with it, then likewise, save him please. Afterwards, we'll question him about the theater incident. 3, if he exercises the flyhead with jujutsu, then we'll immediately restrain him.
Restrain him how?
By whatever force necessary. If it's all a misunderstanding, we'll apologize after the fact. However, 4, if Junpei Yoshino has potential equal to a grade 2 sorcerer, then we retreat and report to Nanami.
Okay.
From what I've seen, I'm thinking I can just handle a grade 2.
Not in this case.
Hmm?
Fushiguro might have mentioned this to you before. Typically, cursed spirits are assigned to sorcerers of equal grade.
Okay.
That means a grade 2 sorcerer would be expected to beat grade 2 cursed spirits. So a grade 2 sorcerer possesses strength close to a grade 1 cursed spirit.
Why the hell wasn't I ever told something as important as that?
Dojo's irresponsible. We'll get out and walk from here.
have to tell you, it feels like I'm the one doing all the work here.
Okay.
If you plan to come out, please hurry up and do so. They may be disfigured and beyond saving, but murdering people still makes me sick.
Ah, what a relief. I'd be in trouble if Satoru Gojo were here. Although the experiment won't really work if you're too weak.
I hate putting in overtime if I don't have to. So let's finish this quickly.
Fair.
I'll murder you!
The hell?
They're
That was
similar.
weird.
They both have that same picture-perfect frivolity, with the sinister strength behind it.
Huh? I blocked it with cursed energy, I thought. Was that your technique?
What do you mean? I hate abstract questions that leave interpretation to others.
That's good. But you don't hate chatting, evidently.
Not at this time. This cursed spirit converses quite well. Just like the 2 unregistered special grades in Gojo's report, it would seem highly likely that there's some connection.
Hey, tell me, which do you think came first? The soul or the body?
Hmm?
Come on,
Well, if you
know.
put it that way, the soul.
It's just like the age-old chicken or the egg question.
I thought that's what the question was gonna be.
Do you think the soul resides in the body? Or do you think it's the other way around, and the body forms around the soul?
I suppose I have to listen to this.
Yep.
The former.
It's the second one. The soul comes first, and so exists before the body. The shape of the
Yeah.
body is therefore always determined by the shape of the soul.
Yep.
I'm not here
Act like
now.
I know this. Yep.
I'm just maintaining the shape of my own soul. You understand now, don't you? My technique is to make contact with the soul and then alter its shape. Idle transfiguration. I keep a human stockpile. It's been difficult, though.
Okay. Jesus.
Normal people die soon after their shape is transfigured. I wonder if jujutsu sorcerers last longer.
It's
This guy's just
5:30 now,
complete
and I
crazy.
began my day at 10 this morning. So I'm quitting at 6, regardless of what that requires.
Okay.
Yoshido!
Huh?
Where were you today? Missed it at school. You shouldn't be skipping class.
Why, of course, sir. I know that.
Anyway, did you hear about those theater murders? It's all over the news. Sayama Nishimura and Honda are all dead. You were friends with all 3 of those boys, weren't you?
No.
They spent time with you when you had no other friends, right? But you didn't go to their funerals.
Me?
Wasn't very respectful.
And them?
You light some incense for them.
He must be insane.
Right?
You teachers. You graduate from school, and then you go to work in those same schools.
Come on.
So you never actually experienced the real world, do you? That's how we end up with overgrown children like you in charge, isn't it?
Here, say ah.
It's true. Of every last one of them.
Say cheese.
You can simply kill them. I'll sanction you fully.
What in the world are you mumbling about, Junpei? Did self-isolation fry your brain?
Whoa, this guy can see the curse. Ow! That freaking hurt!
Look around.
What the
Here
hell?
we go, Itadori.
Time out! There's someone there!
Huh?
Oh no! That was close.
What's this? Where did you come from?
Hey, I've got a few things I'd like to ask you about. Got a sec?
I was,
Come with me.
that button.
Hold on, Junpei and I were having a conversation. Don't be rude.
Well, this concerns something rather important.
What's important? You're just another stupid kid. And what kind of uniform is... Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing, you brats? Let go of my pants! Those! Stop! Get back here with those! Come back! Wait!
What was that all about?
Right?
Huh? Okay, let's talk.
You went around the block already? That was fast.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go to all that.
Oh yeah,
trouble.
because I forgot he runs
You could've
faster
just
than a
dragged me
car.
away.
Yeah, sure. I guess I could have. But you hate that guy, don't you?
Huh? How did you?
Oh, just a hunch. Or am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
You don't want someone you hate hanging around outside your house now, do you? So how about we take a walk?
Sure.
Why these two are fighting in a different in the sewer. I almost said a different dimension, different world area. It's just the sewer.
This is so fun. So the person's original mass is irrelevant when it comes to changing their shape. Either way, it's a bad matchup for my technique.
Help me, please. Help me.
There's nothing you can do
The
to
hell?
save someone once they've reshaped. If they start to attack, you must kill them. It's better for the victims that way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to really practice a lot. So they wouldn't die right away when I changed their size. And yet, do they know? I don't know precisely how aware they are. And as a result, sometimes their souls sweat like that one. Don't let that worry you.
I'm
Okay.
not worried about it. It's my policy not to bring personal feelings into my work.
You suck at lying. Your whole soul is trembling.
So you're what grade?
Grade 1.
No wonder you're strong. You'll make the perfect test subject.
Okay.
What's really on my side? I'm grateful. Are you surprised my speed suddenly increased? The fact is, I can alter the shape of my own soul, too. Jujutsu sorcerers can protect their bodies with cursed energy, but they aren't protecting their souls. For starters, you have to be aware of your own soul. It's not possible to protect it if you're not. But it looks to me like you subconsciously covered your soul somewhat with cursed energy. If you hadn't done that, you'd already be under my control.
No.
Though once I touch you a few more times, you will cease to be a human anymore. I'm not letting you go. Was that it, Grade 1 Sorcerer? You did well running around, but you're at your limit now, aren't you?
Okay.
Unfortunately,
What? His curse Christ, energy's increasing.
Thanks to you, I'm going to have to go into overtime.
My best guess is why his energy, like he was just saying, increased. My theory is that somehow every time he let a punch on him, he was taking his energy from him, and that's how he was able just to take his tie off and do that whole thing. But we're gonna see if the villain is able to change him into something like he wants, or our other guy will fight him off to the point where he's got to retreat and figure out what he has to do. But anyways, I'll find more reaction videos. Peace. See you people next time.